Alright, so we marked those guys a little bit ago. Where are these pings coming from? We gotta shoot these frickin' ships. Intermittent shrimp. Was that from the Spruance? We're supposed to sink. What was it? They gave us new orders, and I was like, no, that was that little intel brief. Did it come through here? The new orders? Yeah, from the umpire. Sink the 2 cargo ships at anchor. Take care not to attack any other ships in the harbor. Okay, let's come due east. Even come more this direction.
Come right to course.
We'll get a few more marks on these guys, and then we'll just send in some torps as slow as possible. How shallow is the harbor? I want to launch them as shallow as possible, because I don't want them to run aground. How shallow do they launch based on my keel? Yeah, they're like a good third of the way up the boat on the keel. I don't know. I'm worried about them running aground. I'll have to be as shallow as I can. Maybe snorkel depth. Launch from snorkel depth. Because the torps, they run at the depth you launch them from. Okay. Well, I think some Windows update just like pushed today, or at least I did it today, and a lot of my system settings were kind of reset, which is annoying. I'm not sure. Because like usually I use the Restream app, so usually like right up here. This little eyeball symbol at the top of the chat window usually shows how many people are watching, and it says 0, but YouTube's website just said 5. I don't know who to believe. I mean, I guess I would believe YouTube's website much more than this. And Twitch isn't even working, so I don't know if I'm even going to stream to Twitch anymore. No one seems to watch there anyway, but that may be because it's not working. Alright, so what do we got in the tubes? We got 2 torps. Launch the port tubes. Now we'll get another more LOBs on these ships. So it shows us as being in the harbor. I guess I don't want to head. I don't want to like accidentally leave the harbor. I don't know if that matters at this point if I leave the harbor. I'm just trying to get like my highest bearing rate on these ships as possible, so we can get another mark on them here and shoot. It's supposed to start snowing here shortly. A few hours. I think once I study on this course, I'll come back due east, actually. We'll just keep it due east. I don't want to accidentally like leave the harbor at this point.
092. How am I?
Shouldn't have to go terribly too far to get another good mark on these guys. We're pretty close. Nail them down. I think these 2 were the cargo ships. It may have been these 2, but we'll figure that out. And then we'll shove torps right up the butts. Right up the bums. Alright, let's get some more LOBs once we steady out this course here.
Steady on course. 092.
So we got this guy 042. And this one over here, 029. That's them, right? Yep. Alrighty. Lower the periscope. course, put it on 092. Alright, let's get these guys triangulated here. I guess this isn't really triangulated. Intersected. Really? I guess that's possible. I think they look pretty close. At anchor. Maybe I'll do another sweep just to verify there isn't anyone else out here. And V08. Boop. Okay, yeah, it looks like they're out here then. Classify cargo ship. Confidence high. Hostile. Hostile cargo ship. Let's pop this bad boy up once more and just take a peek. Yeah, random fishing boat, whatever, something. There's that guy. There's that guy. Little snowflake or whatever that surface-to-air missile battery was called, the radar for that. Alright. I don't have to worry about mass detection in here, that's good. Alright, well let's get this show on the road. These will be very short run times on these torps here. V072, V084. Presets, no auto crew. Let's get to snorkel depth.
Make my depth 0, 5, 6 feet. Dive I.
Acoustics passive. Oh, auto crew still on. It's like, why can I not change that? Active. Okay, we're looking at V07 here. Run to enable. Go close in 4,000 yards. Depth, yeah, that's fine. 19 feet ceiling floor. Search pattern. Snake. I guess circle. And then tube 4, V08. No, not that. Give me 5,300 yards. I just want to make sure to enable on the far side of that dude, which is about 500 yards. So give me... What do we do for that one? About 900. Yeah, give me 5,400 yards on that. 1,000 yards. Depth, speed. Let's lower the speed. Oh, how low can we go here? Speed can be pretty low here. I want them to be kind of quiet. I feel like there's a minimum speed. I thought there was a minimum speed, but it's letting me go all the way. I guess I could check out the manual potentially. Hello, Vini. Yeah, you can do circle as well. Sure. Obadiah.
But
Excuse me. Let me confer with the manual here, just to make sure I'm getting something right. Let's pause the game, confer with the manual. This has been happening to me lately. For some reason, Adobe Reader has been going very slowly. And I don't know why. It doesn't do it at work, but it runs very slowly at home. I don't know what the issue is. Mark 48. Okay, maybe they call it MK48. That's probably not even really what I want to search, honestly. Mark 48 ASW torpedo, AWS torpedo. This is a typo. This should say Mark 46. This all says Mark 48. No, the Helos do not carry Mark 48s, man. Mark 48 weighs more than my car. Alright, we want 68 eye stations. Oh my god. Oh, look at that stock Dangerous Waters model. That's glorious. We want the fire control suite. I don't know if it's going to tell me what I want to know here. I'm assuming the torpedo has a minimum speed. I always thought it was like 40 knots, but it's letting me go down low. I guess we could just set it to 40 knots. Torpedo presets. Speed. Set the speed at which the weapon travels before it acquires a target. I just want to be super quiet, but it's I guess with Loami, they get their TIWs from wherever. It's going to be an interesting trying to bug out after we shoot these torps. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I guess we could have potentially even tried to use mines. Does that still make a TIW warning? I don't know. I don't even think I packed any SLMMs anyway. Okay, well, let's just go with it. I don't know that it says anything anywhere about, like, Mark 48 minimum, maximums, whatever. Alright, are we ready for this? I guess we should have some backup torps. What's my egress path? I should probably go the way I came. I don't want to go up here, it's too shallow. So yeah, we'll go back the way we came. Oh, I'll have to be careful about how much noise we're making in datums and stuff. This is going to be sketchy. Do they say where I have to shoot from? I'm not sure. Maybe everything will change once I finish this. But anyway, let's go ahead and... Oh. Wait. Oh, here you go. This is what I want. Tube 2. Are we ready to go? We're ready to go. I'm very shallow, but it's calm seas. I'm not broaching at all. Alrighty. Might as well do it. Launch tube 2. Let's launch tube 4 first. That way they can kind of try and hit at the same approximate time. And we'll get ready to get out of here. Should I start getting out of here now is the question. We can start the turn once I initiate this launch sequence.
Come right to course 2, 3, 9. Helmi.
Alright, 2-2. Did they change how the Mark 48 looks in this? They did. That looks worse. This looks like a low def texture. Alright, let's get more like
Sonar unit is running normally.
130 feet or something like that.
Make my depth 136 feet. Dive eye.
Oh yeah, I guess they're running at 35 knots. Oh, I didn't change it to 40 or whatever, but there you go. But yeah, these guys should be pretty quiet. Should be pretty quiet. Oh, where are you going, guy? You don't even seem to be pointed right at him. Should be doing it like 015. What is that? 028? Give me a break. Do that. This guy's got the right idea. Just about. You should be even further. 32. Do that. They're not moving. The solution says 0 knots. Alrighty. Here's to hoping they don't run aground. I guess I could always turn them on if it looks like they're going to run aground. That'll make them go shallower. Got all active countermeasures. Should I... Well, no, I don't want to close the doors yet, even though it means I'm making more noise. But yeah, these torps should be pretty quiet right now. Even though everyone got that TIW, these torps should be pretty quiet. 35 knots. They're in the baffles, for which they may stay. Alright, how's your depth looking? You gonna get too shallow? These guys should probably be just about above 43 feet. So they should be perfectly fine. I'll launch these at 56 feet, and those tubes seem to be about at least 10 feet above my keel. Yeah, they're much more midline, so there shouldn't be any issues with these torps running aground. But we'll keep a close eye on it. Ooh, dawn is getting close to breaking. Apparently it's brighter up there than it is closer to the horizon for some reason. Alrighty. Are you gonna run aground? No. Seems like you're fine. Once these guys turn on, they're gonna go freaking crazy. They're gonna go ballistic. Not literally, you know what I mean. They're gonna like hit 55 knots and be like, meep, make all this noise. Yeah, they're getting shallow, all right. Maybe the ships are this far out because there would be an issue with the torps running aground from being too shallow. This guy should be turning on any second now. Kind of a little close there. Okay, just turned on. Is it not going to speed up? Okay, I guess in RA they have it modeled where it speeds up after it acquires. The manual just described it that way, but it doesn't look like it's doing that. Anyway, we're about to get a hit here, I think.
Con sonar, loud explosion, bearing
Powie.
017. Con sonar, lost the wire, tube 2.
Oh, we can close that. We can close that tube. This guy, I'm gonna turn on. Okay, just turned on. Worried about him running aground, but yeah, that's interesting. It doesn't seem like they speed up once they acquire. But yeah, this is pretty surgical. It was nice. That's nice. Oh, see, look how much like my flow noise was reduced from here to here just by closing that door. Alrighty.
Good job, Captain.
Alright. Ooh, we have to rendezvous with a Royal Navy submarine. We need to clear the harbor. Okay. I will be careful getting out of here then. I'm not going to rush it. Let's not make things worse by guessing. Oh, that's loud. Drop, drop. Sayonara. Let's get back to that line just as quickly as
From
possible.
right to course 2, 6, 8. Helm aye.
Alright, we need to rendezvous at 3930 north, 12 east. Oh, that's south. Right there. HMS Tireless Rendezvous. Alright, now is everyone going crazy? People gonna be vectoring down on my ass. Yeah, I don't care about the snowflake, whatever, get out of here. I have not been working on his solution, Master 4. The question is he now coming this way? Or what? What is he up to? Seems possible. He's heading straight for that datum. But we're just going to try and slink on out of here. What is our depth? What is the depth beneath the keel? Let's get a little deeper. Well, we're getting... no, let's stay where we are. We're going to be getting up to these kind of shallows. Let's just set some waypointos. Get us the heck out of here. Out of chapstick at the moment, so I'm using my work chapstick for my backpack. I don't want to forget that it's supposed to live in there because I'm going to go to work one day and not have any chapstick, and that would not be good. Let's be sneaky, but also clear the datum. Should I increase to 5 knots? I don't know. It's a good chunk of well, it's starting to clear up now. Reverberations in the water. We're not getting this guy on any spherical sensor. We should probably have south center at this point. Where are we expecting this guy? 121. Presently in the baffles. What? Oh, we are heading due west. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. And reload both tubes. Captain, we are too close. Torpedoes armed in the tubes. Do it now. Launch another one, sir. It went active the moment it was launched. The shooting again, Captain. Go to battle. No, he didn't say Captain. Sorry, he said Lieutenant or something. Talking to the XO. Go to battle stations. Who the heck's Sierra 3-3? Oh, is that the Yat? What about Lafayette 218? We should be able to see that guy. I wonder if the exercise is considered over at this point. No, because I feel like we still got to get out of the harbor. That might be Lafayette there. $16.78. Yeah, that could be the Lafayette right there.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 2, 3, 4.
Oh, we were tracking that guy on the Toad, were we? Okay, well that's a very old solution. I don't know if that has anything to tell us. We might be heading straight for that guy at this point. We'll have to try and develop solutions on these guys, see where they're heading. We might need to go straight out this way. We might need to thread the needle here. I'm not sure which way that Lafayette is heading. Mark him on the broadband, please. No, I don't want to mark the frickin' the shrimp. I'll mark the Lafayette. Oh, come on, man. He's right there. I know I can see him on the broadband. Shit. There you go. Alright, Lafayette. No, it seems to just be chilling. TPK 8. Yeah, he's just chilling at 5 knots. He ain't zip-zop zooming this way or anything, but maybe in our way. Master 4. Not exactly sure that's what Master 4 is doing. Not sure much of anything. For all we know, this may just be an exercise. It could just be over there still just chilling. I don't know. We had the Lafayette here last time. I don't know what the Lafayette's patrol course is. We could have gotten lucky with this insertion path. Let's do this for the time being.
Come up to course.
None of these guys seem to be really that close to
Hey,
us.
oh my.
They try and figure out where they are and what they're doing. What is that? That doesn't sound good. Due north, right to left. Or do they do north 2-1, right to left? I don't know. That's interesting. What are we looking at for a frequency here? 1925, 1920. Alright, go ahead and do this. We need to try and see what this is. Well, I would expect a TIW given what we're playing here. Do 1913 and 1937 somewhere in here. 1920. Yeah, it could be a torpedo, but none of these are NATO torpedoes. These are all... Well, E-15 torpedo French. That's a heavyweight torpedo, though. Freighter yacht. It's probably the yacht. But that yacht was all the way over there, wasn't it? I honestly have no idea what this is. What is it? Oh, Sierra 33. Okay, so it is the yacht. We were holding that guy before. Okay. Just very close to us. Alright, what's up with that yacht? TPK 30. It's just hauling ass. Not really hauling ass, doing 13 knots. But okay. Thought that was a torpedo, but no, it's just a yacht. Very well. Carry on. Yeah, I came due south, and I want to see what that Lafayette's doing before I head right for him. Okay, that's kind of parallel. So that means not heading towards us. Well, no, it could be. He could be heading that way. But he's not heading that way. Could be going that way, could be going that way. There's frickin' shrimp in the way. What is that? Something ever so faint. Something else over here. Spruance.
Sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 116. Designated Sierra 36.
What is the Spruance TPK? I assume 8. 8. That is the Spruance. He's hauling ass. 22 knots. Merge Sierra 36 and Master 4. We're still getting pings from over there? I don't know. Well, the speed needs to be changed. Okay, well the speed fits a cleaner picture here of, you know, wanting to get that butt. I would expect this course could even be more like this. Heading for that datum. In which case, no, we need to resume waypoint follow them. We just need to clear perpendicular. None of this lollygagging heading this way. Just need to get out of there if that's the case. That's what he's doing. Give me 5 knots.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye.
But if he is going 22 knots, he'll be here quick. Interesting, interesting. Okay, right to left. So yeah, he's doing something like that. He's not heading directly for us. He's heading more towards the datum, it looks like. What is that, though? That's an interesting little thing you do. Probably won't be able to get any kind of frequency reading on that. There's something. Shrimp. 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 Shrimp with a Lafayette. Something else on that Spruance bearing. That Spruance is hauling ass. I don't dare retract or extend my towed array at this point, I don't think. I don't think that would be wise, so we'll leave it in. We'll have to just go with the sphere. No, don't do resume waypoint follow to that. Do resume waypoint.
Steady on course. 1.
Whoa,
8.
that's fine. Just go this way. Is there a way to skip this waypoint and just go to the next one? I don't know. There is an elegant way to. Could you do
Steady on course. 1.
this
9,
and then
5.
do that? You can. Cool. All right. That's fun. The Lafayette does not seem to be coming this way, so he's an issue for another day at this point. Or at least not with any kind of urgency. The Spruance does seem to be hauling ass towards the datum. Are we about to lose him in the baffles? It's possible. He might just be hanging out right there on the edge of it. That signal strength is going to be getting loud. This solution's fitting. He is a steamin'. He is a steamin'. He's like, what the heck was that? 22 knots. He'll be that far in 6 minutes. He'll be at the datum in 10 minutes, approximately 12 minutes. And I will be like around here in 10 minutes, a mile away. Do I need to speed up a little bit more here? That's a little bit of time wasted there. Should have been trying to pay better attention to that Spruance earlier. Could have been a little further out. Well, that one time when I caught the P3's attention, I was going more like 10 knots. I don't know. I think being quiet is important. 5 knots I think is fine. But he's moving. I hate that I'm losing him inside my frickin'... Well, I should still have him over here. Bearing, am I expecting him on? 104.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 104. Designated Sierra 37.
Won't be able to get any speed data on that, but I guess at least I can still kind of keep track of him. It's changing bearing pretty quickly. You can even notice it in over 30 seconds. Part of me feels like I should really speed up to 6 or 7 knots just to try and really clear out of here. Maybe after the datum I should have gone even a little further. Let's frickin' do it. I want to clear this datum, dude. To get the hell out of here. I don't know if I'm ballsing to go 2/3. I wouldn't think the P3s would have anything this close in necessarily. I don't know, man. We've had this guy for a while. All kinds of senses. I think 7 knots is about as far as I want to press my luck. Now at 100. Basically about what the solution's predicting. Just want to get out of his frickin' way. Finagle it slightly. Yeah, he's heading right there. Right to that datum point. And we need to not be there by the time he gets there. Let's see. I'm not sure what kind of range I'm trying to like figure out here. He's definitely going to get rather close. 2.5 mile range circle. Maybe we should be a little more this way. Wouldn't hurt to try and reduce our active cross section to him somewhat. Do a little more like that. At a certain point, you're kind of outrunning him, but keeping our active cross section low is important as well. It does make a difference. I don't even remember what that data was showing from like the parry. I still have that spreadsheet somewhere, I guess. Oh, this is in like dark mode now. That's interesting. Oh, did that just come out with the frickin' update? I didn't even notice that. Well, go and pause it before you go searching for things. Active counter detection. Active detection. Ping results. Granted, this is from a parry, but I guess it's better than nothing. I'm assuming he's pinging Omni. Lawami? Okay, those ranges are pretty crap. I'm not sure if the Spruan... I'm not sure what it is for the Spruans, though, but these are pretty crap ranges. So we shouldn't have to worry about being counter-detected by a ping. If he were doing single beam, we're around this. 2 miles on the bow and 8 on the beam. Somewhere in between right now. Okay. Just get the heck out of here. Get out of here. Okay, now he's in the hull baffles as well, directly behind us. Not even sure if we're going to get pings anymore. Don't get pings in the baffles. Ugh. Necky cracky. And he's hauling ace. Hauling ace. I think I may be combining 2 solutions worth of data. I think here he was still steady as she goes, and then at this point he was like, oh, what the heck's going on? What are those 2 results? Kind of divergent a little bit. Shit. Alright, here's our boy, CR34. What's he doing? 4 knots. And that's straight up and down. He seems to be coming straight this way. We will have to deal with him at some point. These ROE are still like, don't engage unless fired upon or something like that. No, he's not this close. He's changed course at some point, that's all. We're not going to get very good data on this solution, just given our current course. Our bearing rate's low. Okay, so we got a good perspective on this guy. We're pretty much completely ass on to him, reducing our active cross section. It is toit, and I don't like being blind back here because I'm presently blind. All these things that just keep showing up are freaking startling me, but they're all just damn shrimp. Get a couple more, have yourself shrimp cocktail. There's a little bit of left to right movement in that. I just have no idea on his range how far that Lafayette is. Not a clue. Okay, sped up a little bit. Maybe he was turning. No, still doing 4 knots. Looking to see when the snow is supposed to start. It looks like Lafayette was doing more like this or this. He's not doing more like this. No, I'd say it was more like this, and that was more like that. Oh, hello. Hadn't heard a ping from that guy in a while. 70. That's almost where I'm expecting him to be. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm not sure how much that actually just adjusted it by, but yeah, he's right back there. It's like we're playing frickin' Player Unknown Battleground. The frickin' boundary is coming. But it's arbitrary. It's just 2.5 miles. Just something I made. I'm not sure what his plan is when he gets there. What's he going to do? Is he going to stop and listen? Because he's pretty deaf right now. We got a pretty good freaking perspective on him. I'm going to try and make this a little more like that. And then maybe we should really slow down at this point. Yeah, do 5 knots.
Turns for 5 knots, maneuvering I.
We got that ping. That was interesting. Okay, Lafayette. Okay, well, maybe what this is he was kind of heading left to right and then turned, kind of faced us for a little bit, and then is now heading... Well, now it's like heading back left to right. I don't know. I could sit there trying to think about it, but it's not going to do too much. Whatever, yacht. I don't care about you.